Hey everybody, I'll bring James on. What up, James?
Oh,
Today I'm going to bring up the subject of some people have boomer confusion. They think they're like Bella and the Snake. They think everybody's a boomer that's older than 40. Untrue. They don't know what a boomer is. I'll explain to them and possibly you today that boomers are people that are 70 and like 80 something older, like the Sam Hills of our world. You know who that is.
Sam
He's,
Hill?
y'all know who Sam Hill is?
I don't know who that is. Who is
No,
Sam Hill?
Ross is definitely is not a rerun, but he's a 70 something year old man. You don't really need to know about him. He doesn't have much to do with this topic.
Okay, I need to ask you right off the bat. How
Yeah.
did you feel about the Hip Star call tonight? Did you
Some guy it's not a rerun.
did you say what you needed to say? Like, did you feel like he let you say?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
This is definitely not a rerun, and
Oh no,
okay,
this is live.
yes,
There might be.
a lot of people like Bell and the Snake. I'm sure he'll be around. Think like things like Metallica's boomer music. No, you think my father, who's probably 85 by now, would listen to Metallica? No. It's a big no.
It's a good point.
That's a big no. I mean, the hardest thing he would ever listen to is probably Kiss.
You know, it's kind of funny. Like
If he would listen to that, even.
when I was a kid, my dad like hated Metallica, but I would like always like play it in the car and stuff. And then like just like maybe like a week or two ago, my dad was like, I was talking to him and he was like, I was in the car and like Metallica came on the radio and I realized it's like awesome. I was like rocking out to that shit. It was pretty funny.
I mean, like, boomers like stuff like Bob Dylan.
Yeah, I mean Bob Dylan's cool and all, but I never listened to him. I feel like Bob Dylan's one of those guys where like he writes good songs, but then other people do like better versions of his songs, and his versions
True.
kind of suck. Yeah.
Like, my dad probably has no idea uh, about Henry Rollins. He might go, "Oh, that stand-up comic you saw once that used to be in that hardcore band, right?" That's probably about all the knowledge he would know about him. Not just that, he's been in movies.
Dude, my
Most
dad
likely,
has not even like heard of Henry Rollins. Your dad is like hip if he's even like heard of.
if my dad even knows that much, I don't know. But Henry Rollins is the beginning of Gen X. Vince Neil is another member of that, and
Okay.
uh,
Vince Neil from Motley Crue?
yeah,
I don't know if I would call him like the leader of Gen X. That's like an odd choice, I think.
he was born in like early 60s.
That's like way earlier than Gen X.
Gen X is 61 to like 81. That's Gen X.
Nah, they're not a 20-year generation. That's like three generations in the gap.
Who you even?
Vince Neil is like way before Gen X. Gen X is like 80s kids.
Yeah, but when were they born? They were like, I'm saying that Gen X is the beginning of it is 61 to about
Vince
81.
Neil is like a fat dude that like barely wasn't like a hippie because he was in the 70s. Like he's
Yeah,
not
but
a
I think you're confused of when then Gen X occurred.
nah. I think you're
Gen
confused.
Xers. No, I'm saying Gen Xers were born in between 61 and 81.
Nah. That's
Yes,
incorrect. You need to Google it now. You need to Google it.
I think you're wrong.
There's there is no
Ross,
way.
you're wrong. This is not a rerun.
Yeah, this is like extremely incorrect, I think.
That's what you think.
there's no such thing as a 20-year span for a generation. That's an absurd idea. Are you searching it, or do I need to do it?
I'm searching.
I'm gonna do.
Mid to late 60s is during birth years, and the late 70s to early 80s is ending birth years.
Hello.
Well, yeah. $65.2 million Gen Xers. By this definition. Okay. Both live, so no you. Where'd he go? I don't know. He jumped out. It still doesn't change things. And he's back.
Okay.
We're back.
Okay. So I looked it up. We were both like half wrong. It was only is 1965 to 80.
Right. So I'm still right in a sense that I'm still part of Gen X, 77. In there.
Either way.
Right.
So your beef with Hipstar was because he called you autistic? Was that what it was?
Yeah. And he's autistic.
See, I've noticed a lot of people get upset if you call them autistic. I didn't think it was that bad of an insult, but they do get mad. I don't know. So you are autistic, I take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Russ, we're both live.
Is there a way I can see the chat here? I'm gonna see if I can.
You can't click over?
See, I'm doing all this shit on my phone.
I don't know if you can see on your phone. You're not on a computer?
I could open up my computer here, but I'm like I've been rolling joints on top of my computer, and I have like a drink on the computer. I'm not gonna deal with it.
Okay.
So how many do we have, like an audience? Who's in the chat? I can't even see that shit.
Can't see them. We have Ross. We have some guy. We have me. We've had other people. Focus was here earlier. So was Catch. Catch said the first comment. So people are here. I should.
What's the viewer count as we speak?
4.
Okay. That's a solid audience. Okay.
Yes.
Who is in the audience?
Catches. Apparently she is not here. So Cass is in the audience, apparently not here at this moment. I'm just gonna.
Sorry, I'm just rolling a joint real quick.
Share. Share. Great post. Live. Okay, so a snake named Bellon sees the replay, which will not be live. Metallica is not boomer music. It's Gen X music. Just saying.
Yeah, boomer music is like
The Beatles
Frank Sinatra.
and the Beatles and things like Bob Dylan. So
Yeah.
catch in the hill.
You know, I'm not a big fan of all the like generations and shit, like all those labels. It's like I think people get too hung up on that shit in general. So yeah, did you have any like topics for the show or anything?
This is the topic.
You watching this UCLA game?
Nope.
All right. Well, I'm gonna watch the end of this game. It's pretty close, but
Okay.
this is a good show.
Remember, tomorrow at noon, sports show, right?
Tomorrow, you doing a sports show?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll see if I can make it.
All right.
All right. Peace, man.
All right, peace. Going to watch the end of the game.